Good afternoon over here, mate. Oh, that's just that green soldier, isn't it? What the hell? I kind of want it and kind of hate it at the same time. Yeah, I'm not bad, thanks, Robbie. I only just woke up. I couldn't sleep last night. I kind of want it and kind of hate it. Yeah, that is definitely a squidge backpack. How are you today, Over?
Agent requesting backup.
Oh, you can download it in Ubisoft Connect. So I got told yesterday by Ubisoft. Where's my Ubisoft Connect? Let me have a look. Oh, I can't read it. It's all in German. Yeah, well, when are you going to get time to play it? I think it's bad timing, you know. Release that, and then we get a new season tomorrow. And everyone's going to be grinding the shit. Ah, yeah, I got the freebies. I watched Tickle stream yesterday. The Elite Agent, Veteran Agent, um, Field Agent, Activated Agent. All right. I don't know if I could figure out how to fucking do it on PC. I'd probably just end up breaking my PC knowing me. Just bloody moved. Hang on. Oh, someone told me yesterday what emulator to use. Are you in Tickle's Discord? I'll be tempted to see if it's posted in there how to do it. Good afternoon, Johnny.
We urge all civilians to stay vigilant. Hostiles have...
How are you today, sir?
Here's Johnny.
Oh, I've creamed my socks just thinking about you, Vex.
Have you not heard that one before, Obi? No. Let me have a look at something. Who the fuck are all these people playing Division? I've never heard of them. Yeah, I think I'm organised now. But as organised as I'm going to get. The emergency spunker. Yeah, that's true. I've not seen anything about Twitch drop. Or if we get them, I don't know that I'll have them again this time. Or whether that was just the 10th, a 10-year anniversary thing.
Should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Yeah, but there's no usual faces there. There's like a pile of new faces. So I don't know. I was watching someone stream last night, and someone come in and went, "Oh, you're just a baby agent," and they went like, something like, "Yeah, I've only been playing for like 3 weeks. So if I'm a baby agent, what level are you?" They went, "I'm like level 6K." And me being the arsehole, I went, "Oh, you're just a baby agent." So you can imagine how that conversation went down. That's such an arse. Yeah, I'm such an arsehole. I thought it was funny though. It tickled my brain cell.
Human remains detected. Identified as division agents.
There's no way the outcasts could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
Like playing whack-a-mole with an LMG.
Serious trauma detected.
He can beam me, but I can't hit him.
Online computer detected.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the division.
Oh, can you hear me? This is Bell and Bill with the division.
We couldn't get the note back online. I salvaged some equipment that will get the White House note connected to the national network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
Do 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 do.
That bitch can't hide.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya. Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
Extreme heat signature. Sprinkler system detected.
If you can trigger the sprinklers, they should be able to put out the flames. You gotta put out the flames. I don't know. If
I
Maya
know
has
I've
any
got to put
fire
out the
here.
flames. You've told me a million times. And I still do it on my own bloody way. Might as well open it while I'm here.
I have to move. Someone's trying to break in.
It's what we all expecting from the dev stream today. What do you think they're going to say? Good afternoon, Lucy. How are you? What you whinging at, dog? Are you singing? Does anyone need emergency bunker for the daily thing before I start this? Right, let's just have some coffee. Because by rights, we should have Twitch drops tomorrow as well, but I haven't seen anything anywhere. Maybe somebody somewhere's having a toppy crisp. Are you singing, Squidge? Come along, then. It's Sing Along with Squidge. Sing along with Squidge time. What are you looking at me like that for and wagging your head? Your tail, even. You're wagging your head, what the fuck? My dog wags his head, apparently, now. Do you need this, Lucy, for your season pass? 3 PM on the dot. I mean, if you actually read my title, it says it. Dev stream at 3 PM. But nobody ever reads titles. Terrible. One demerit.
Agent in need of backup.
Here she is, morning bitch. Morning, bitch.
But I don't think they're gonna stop coming.
I don't know why they keep hitting me.
To make them so
Because you
mad.
never bring them a sandwich.
Stop them. They're coming. It's not safe.
They're coming. Get one of Johnny's socks, quick. I nearly changed channel points last night to Johnny's sock. So the time you get 10, you got channel points, it'll go like 10 of Johnny socks.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I'll head back as soon as the escort team arrives.
With the equipment Maya recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the entire country. And I'll send a team to assist Maya and retrieve the fallen for a proper burial.
I'm going to change it then. Name 2 sons. I'm so tired today. I did not sleep at all last night. It was about 9:30 this morning when I finally fell asleep. Might have been later than that. Lucy, did you find out, did you manage to rescue that dog last night, by the way? Oh, it's Danny Weaver, isn't it? I'll go there first. Everything for next season's pinned in Division chat as well, by the way. All the little cheat sheet things. Fucking journey looks like it's going to be a pain. It's going to be interesting to do, though.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Target is near you, Agent.
You looking for something?
One exotic cache. I haven't been robbed.
I appreciate the trade.
Good afternoon, James. How are you today, sir? Yeah, welcome to I think we're all tired today. I know I'm knackered. I did not sleep at all last night.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Out the damn door.
The target is nearby.
Yeah, I'm just wasting time till it starts. Then I'll put it on. Good afternoon, Apro. I wonder if they're going to do biggest Karen award. I'm such a dick.
Deploying a grenade!
Target down. Good job. You got the target. Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Oh, go on. Do your names. It's alright if you don't want to. Maybe they have to do a first, second, and third place. Yeah. You'd be surprised what gets fucking modded, Johnny. No, we didn't mean you, Afro, don't worry. I meant you would have said it to your face. Yeah. I'm surprised that the stuff out of my mouth don't get fucking modded. Hang on a minute. Control point. The funny thing the other day is I saw various people saying, that's it, I am not playing Division anymore. That's it, I'm done with it. And then a while later, I saw someone playing Division. I couldn't believe it. See, to me, it's like if I decided I wasn't playing Division anymore, I'd just say in here to everyone at the end of my stream, right, well, that's it. I'm not playing anymore. It's been great. The hours I spent with you guys have been great. I'm going to take a little break, find something else to play and come back. And that'd be it. I wouldn't be making posts all over the fucking internet about it. That's just being a fucking Karen. That's the way most logical people would do it. Making a big fucking stink about everything. Because they didn't fucking... There's kind of a few different types of people in this world. You've got the people that go, well, I'll give it a go. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. Which is kind of me. And then the other kind of people, which is, well, it's new. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to grind it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Which is also me. And then you get the other people who go, I don't really like this. Yeah, I'll give it a couple of hours. I don't like it, I'm not doing it. Which was me with companions, because to be honest, I fucking hated it, and I made it quite clear I hated it, and I wouldn't be using them. I just didn't like them. And then you get the other ones that go, oh, I don't like this. I'm going to put it all over the fucking internet and complain to every bitch that'll fucking listen to me and agree with me. No. See, I don't want to start going in depth into it, but
Hostile control point detected.
it doesn't suit their narrative So they bitch and moan about it. I mean, people came in companions didn't fit my narrative. I didn't really say much about it. I just made it clear that, you know, people are coming and go, what do you think? And I went, I don't like it. They knocked me out of cover. They stand in front of me. And to be honest, they're quite fucking annoying. It's like having a wife. And that was my view on it. I didn't start making posts all over internet about it. I didn't come on my stream moaning about it. You know, if anyone asked, I said. And to me, you know, if people ask your opinion, then you give it. If you don't ask your opinion, then you keep your fucking mouth shut. I'll get to you in a minute. How's your time, little one? Oh dear.
Incapacitated.
And some people do it to, how can I put it? For sympathy. They want the attention. They want people feeling sorry for them.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah. Part of the problem was that, how can I put this? You can't do spreadsheets and builds on it because it's pure RNG. You don't know what you're going to get. So you can't sort of go, this is the new meta build, or this is the way you need to run this build, or this is, because you just can't do it because you don't know what you're going to get. You've no idea what you're going to get. So actually, like, doing spreadsheets and build videos, you can no longer do. So there's that aspect of it. You know, my view on prototype is, yeah, you're going to be OP as fuck. But I also think, you know, like when you sign in now, you get a choice of normal game and realism mode. We should have normal game and prototype mode. And I think that would have kept more people happy. Keep it separate, but you kind of didn't. No, I don't think it is Afro. You don't need to do a big post. You can just say it at the end of your stream. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing Division anymore because of XYZ, and I'm going to take a little break, have a little reset, find a new game to play, and then I'll be back with you guys. You don't need to start flagging people off, slating people, and fucking starting fucking controversy online, because to be honest, it just makes you look like a fucking Karen, and that's exactly what IKEA did. He made himself look like a fucking Karen. He made himself look like a right whiny bitch. And trust me, I read every fucking post. And to be honest, he is a fucking Karen. Because I did something a while back. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I wasn't, I don't know. In my mind, I was just, you know, I got invited to a collab, so I did it. Not everyone was playing Division. And he sent me such a fucking snotty message about it. I was like, whoa, yeah. One, it's none of your fucking business. Two, it's none of your fucking business. And three, mind your own fucking business. What I do has got fuck all to do with anyone else. It's not hurting anyone. It's not damaging it, you know. And he kind of showed his true colours there. And then he did the whole thing with that guy who was viewbotting a while back. He had a right fucking ding-dong with him in his own stream. And I'm like, yeah, it's not good luck, mate.
Reinforcements en route.
You know, and if somebody's viewbotting, what's it got to do with me?
Detecting
Fuck all.
additional
Nothing.
hostile contacts.
I can't do anything about it. I can report it to Twitch and that's about it. And Twitch, yeah, you'd be lucky if they do anything because, you know, they openly admit there is a viewbotting problem. And there's not a lot they can do about it. So why bring it into your stream and fucking make a big fucking hullabaloo about it? Just keep your mouth shut and keep going. Well, why create unnecessary problems? And that did it for me. I had a lot of respect for him till that day he messaged me. And if anyone wants to see the message, I'll gladly send it to you. And I was like, yeah, well, you can go fuck yourself. And that was it. I was done with him. Yeah, there was no reason for him to message me. It was none of his fucking business. He just didn't like the fact that I was doing it. So it was nothing to fucking do with him in any way, shape or form. And that to me is like, yeah. If they have a problem, report it to fucking Twitch and let them sort it out. And somebody else who did something who I no longer have anything to do with, they came into my stream complaining that someone from my Discord had messaged them, blah, 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 blah. And when I actually looked into it, I was kind of pissed off that they brought it into my stream instead of messaging me on Discord. That really fucking got my back up. And then when I actually looked into it, well, because I just stopped what I was doing and went, right, we'll sort this out. And when I looked, I went, yeah, you do realise that those two people are on your Discord as well. And they went, yeah, but they messaged me from my Discord. And I went, well, how do you know they messaged you from my Discord when they're on your Discord as well? You don't. And they just created a whole fucking 2 hours worth of drama. I just don't need it. You know what I mean, guys? No, that's my own personal view. That's just my own personal view, Afro. Everybody has their own view on people. Yeah, he instantly just attacked me. I mean, I sent Johnny the message and I was like, fuck me, Johnny, have you seen this? And I was like, yeah, I was quite gobsmacked by it. Yeah. Yeah, there's just no need to be rude to people. If someone comes in your stream and you don't like them, then just fucking ignore them. That's what I do. I mean, I told all the mods quite recently, actually, if such a body comes in, they don't get a shout out anymore. And I explain why. Because he comes in, gets a shout out and fucks off. Yeah, if I go in his stream, I never get a shout out. You know, and yeah, I don't really give a shit about shout outs because you don't gain anything from them. But it was the principle of the thing. You know, if someone's going to come in my stream just to get a shout out and then fuck off, then guess what? They ain't getting a fucking shout out. It's just a bugbear with me. You know, and I still keep thinking I'm just going to fucking stop doing it altogether. Apart from people that raid. Because, yeah, you don't gain anything from it. It's just being polite, I guess. And to be honest, it happens quite a lot. People will come in, say hello, get a shout out, and then you look 2 minutes later, they've gone. and you're like, yeah, go fuck yourself. You'd be surprised at what you notice when you're streaming. Do you remember that guy who came in a few weeks ago? Oh, I already got one of them. Can't remember if I've got one of them or not.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
Yeah, I have. What rolls are on it? Oh. You're becoming two components. Yeah, there's just no need for it. It's like, I don't get it myself. And it's like, I'll help anyone who's community based, but when it's blatant, it's just for themselves, then yeah, it's not happening. But I just don't honestly see the point of making massive posts and creating a fuck ton of drama. Yeah, I mean, I've been, I've been in. I mean, I'm not on Gus level when it comes to going in streams, but I go in a lot of streams, and sometimes I'm just like, nah. And good afternoon, Gus. Have you got the day off today? I hope you've not lost your streak, because you've been noticed. I've noticed you've been at AWOL. We're gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna have to let your brother know that you've got to have extended lunch break. You've not lost your watch streak, have you? But I fucking hate it if you had. Gus had a fucking crazy watch streak. I am a little ray of sunshine. My problem is I see it as I see it. And yeah, some people don't like that. If I have so much to say, I say it. And if it comes out of my mouth, it's exactly how I feel. And people, sometimes people don't like that.
We need to find that item.
Oh, you cheeky. I am a little ray of sunshine. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm more like fucking Temple of Doom. Oh, you've not lost your streak, have you, Gus? I think Gus was on something like 80 or something crazy like that. What you on now, Johnny? And how many points have you got? Can I lower the points again now? What's up, Smidgy? He's stinging. Oh, that's a bit better. I'll leave it for him. I gave you something like 200 million points and it never fucking added them. I don't know why. Maybe it bugged out and I need to do it again. Oh, you did the watch a bod to save your stream kind of thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've done that as well. It is kind of cheating, but Is it because they tell you to do it? 85 Stream Street. What you on, Johnny? Good afternoon, South Korean. How are you today? Oh, Lucy, have you seen the new backpack that you can get? Johnny decided that, no, was it Orby? Orby decided it's a Squidge backpack. Because it's got a lot of teddies on it. Good afternoon, Lupus. Thank you for the lurk. $475 credits. And there's a teddy bear skin. It's kind of looks weird on a pistol. Good afternoon, Alex. Thanks for putting them things in chat this morning. I had pinned quite a few of them, and I just pinned the rest that I hadn't already done. So everything for next season, guys, is pinned in Division chat. And looking at how you've got to do Journey looks really fucking hard. Is it Journey? Let me go and double check. It's Journey. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Wet wipe. I want to go in there. Is it Journey? Yeah, the Journey missions. My God. Just have a look at this for Journey fucking things. I was pissed. Just have a look at that. Jesus Christ. That's a lot to do. That's an awful lot to do. I mean, it's not hard, but... Anybody want capital? Couple of hours, Johnny. So yeah, they're all pinned in Division Div chat. So you know where to go and look. I'll have to keep reminding Johnny because he'll forget. Anybody want to do capital before I start it and match make it or attempt to match make it? Come on, because otherwise I'll be lonely. I'm so lonely. Guess I'm matchmaking. Billy no mates over here.
Invite to another agent's group.
Please be at end.
Hostile reinforcements converging on your position.
Guess you're not near end then.
Capital will deal a huge blow to the True Sons. But the
Whee!
priority is to get back the briefcase President Ellis was carrying aboard Air Force One.
Careful with them. I'm gonna hit somebody.
Distracted as soon as you secure it. If what Ellis told us is true, a lot depends on
I had a laugh yesterday when we raided Ben. And he's going, yeah, they're breaking my shield really quick. And this is happening and that's happening. And I'm like, yeah, he's not realised that we haven't got any buffs.
Agent down.
We got... Yeah, we have got fucking modifiers on.
Forward.
hostiles headed to you.
More hostilities with Big Willies.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Nah,
That
we're
was the
good.
last of them. You should have a clear approach to the entrance.
Then it's time to get in there and finish this.
Yeah, I could do. I could make you a moderator on there and you can do it yourself.
Hostile radio.
That's me just being a lazy shit.
Inside. Move to intercept.
Electronic signature detected.
It's the RFID code we're looking for. The briefcase must be close. Copy that, Kelso?
Loud and clear. Standing by.
System malfunctioning. System back online.
Firing attack.
Once you acquire the briefcase, head to the roof of the rotunda and wait for the helicopter.
That mortar team is still up there.
Understood. They'll need to be cleared before the helo can approach.
An agent needs assistance.
General, the division most likely has the briefcase.
They'll try to evac it. Do what you can do to delay them.
Sir, yes, sir. We're on it. We're on station outside small arms range. Good visual on the Capitol.
You know, I've got a funny feeling they're not all gonna go up top here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, you bitch.
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance
Oh, for
needed.
fuck's sake, what's he doing out there?
Malfunction. Agent vital signs 0.
My word. What's it? Yeah. Do you know what? I think you're better off doing dark hours because it's fucking quicker. You know, but done in like under 20 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Agent down.
When the roof is clear, send up a flare to signal us.
Send up your flares.
Rooftop looks clear. Copy. Awaiting confirmation.
All right. When you're ready, set up a flare so we can get that briefcase somewhere safe.
Get up.
Holy shit. They've got Sam. That woke me up. We need to bug out until the airspace is clear.
Copy that. Those
To them things you never do, Johnny.
The missile came from the east side of the building. I'm seeing 2 radar trailers on the
To them
east
things
side.
that most of us don't do.
Guidance for the Sams. Take them out by any means necessary so the helo can approach.
Okay, I have eyes on you. You're coming up on those radar trailers.
Knock them the fuck out and let's get this shit done.
An agent needs assistance.
Hey, how about shooting some shit, dickhead? Thanks. That's such a twat. I am such a dick. That was just sneaky. Yeah, I won't stay there, mate. You're gonna get fucking oxygen, you plant pot. Yeah, move, dickhead. Great. Fucking wet wipe. How am I supposed to shoot oxygen if you stood in front of me? You fucking prick.
Incoming.
Hooray. Fucking half a brain cell bill. What a fucking plant pot. Do you know, it's times like this. Oh dear, what a fucking shame. Alright, he's got a brain cell now. Oh dear. Oh my word. Do you know, it could literally go and stand at the side of me.
Evading.
Absolute fucking prick. There's always one. Good afternoon, Lupus. Yeah, I don't really care. I just slag them off on here instead. Yeah, we do. But I'm the kind of person that would just doxy all my team just for shits and giggles.
Okay, knock out the...
What's your profanity?
Fuck your profanity.
Clean this.
Finally got enough people for a 7-mile banging machine. Out!
There's another one.
Do you know, when that Milwaukee comes on, that's like my brain when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Please? Kevin, Jerry, watch the girls for me, okay? Dave, Stuart, come this way with me. Come on. Come on!
Good
morning, Starshine. The Earth says
hello, Father Mucker.
No further
What time are we
contact.
on?
Area secure.
Oh, 25 minutes.
Coming to you. Second trailer down. The cargo hook is on its way down. Stand by to attach the briefcase. We have the briefcase. Taking fire. We're out of here. You've got a whole bunch of hostiles headed to you.
The briefcase is secure. True Sons lost their stronghold. And General Ridgway has been neutralized. Of all the toys on my map I've been waiting to knock over, that fucker was the one. A lot of good people from my old unit are dead because of him. Some even went over to his side. Set up a flare from the front steps to signal the all clear. Then come on home. Let's celebrate.
Come on home, let's celebrate. Let's get absolutely fucking hammered. Tea? You mean the brew? Yeah, because Orbis kettle takes like 3 days by fucking mail to fucking boil. I keep saying I'm going to buy him a fast boil kettle.
Safe area entered.
Can you imagine friendly fire though? You never get anything done because everyone would just be killing each other. Right, what time are we on? 22. What you got there, Squid? You got your new teddy? An activity with a soggy bottom. This is what I'll do. Alright. What's Discord? Oh, fucking streamer modes on. I can't fucking go in there. I'll do it after. You're up all night anyway, Lucy. What are you on about? You know, I can have like 2 Red Bulls, 2 Monsters, 2 litres of Coke, or 2 litres of Pepsi, a cup of coffee and fall asleep. What's up, Johnny? Are you sure it's not just skill issues, Johnny? Oh. Taking it from the rear.
I haven't got a damn shot.
You better move, Bambi. Oh my God.
Access key detected. Progress halted. Manual override.
Are these boxes still unshootable? Yep, they're broke. Yep, they're still broke. Seems to be the ones in open world are broke, the ones in missions are okay.
There's a sickness coming. You can't hide from it.
Progress resumed. Manual override required.
We are getting ready for winter. We are harvesting the veggies and prepping them for storage. We've been estimated to feed hundreds of people. And if winter is mild, we should be able to forage for mushrooms or other wild greens. Did you know that 1/5 of winters in DC, there's no snow? Okay, not no snow, but less than an inch the whole winter. Basically no snow. This could be
And it kind of annoying, that as well, though. You can take your money instantly, but it takes them a week to give it you back. How about no? Give it me back now.
available.
I need to go and put kettle on as well. It can't be. It's not on early. Is it still on countdown? Oh, it's on, yeah, countdown. Right, I'm just gonna go and put kettle on. Oh! And yeah, I will look silly wearing a cap.
Agent in need of backup.
I shall swap over to it when it gets to 5 minutes.
Hostiles have been spotted
anything, do we? One minute, I don't know. Did you all remember to spend your stars, by the way? Yeah, it is going to be interesting, Alex. I do agree, though. Settings. That's what I wanted. How the fuck did I do it last time? I can't remember. Oh, I know how I can do it. Find him now. There you go, Alex. I made you a mod on Discord, so you can play around with it if you want. As long as it benefits and it's division based, I don't care what you do. Let's let me catch up on chat here. Do you know what? I'd be quite happy if they just turned around and said, "Go and play it and find out." Be quite welcome. As long as it benefits the Discord and it's kind of division based, I don't care what you do. I mean, we might get no answers. I don't know. They might just say, "Go play it." I hope they do. I've got to waste 5 more minutes now. We've got to swap over. That kettle's fine. Right, let me go into OBS. I've got to fucking unlock everything now. Unlock that. Unlock that. Yeah, we should be good. What time are we on? 8 minutes. Have I got time to do something? What did I have? An activity in Southwest. There's got to be something quick. Fucking jack shit. That'll do. Yeah, I like my Discord clean and simple. I go on some Discords and it's that fucking busy, you don't know where to start. It's ridiculous. And well, that's my priority done. Well, damn. That went quicker than I thought it was gonna go. I was supposed to last 5 minutes. Okay. Well, she sent me a picture last night of Manning Zoo. And there's a dog on the fucking roof of a building. She's like, how the fuck did that get up there? I went, it's a Belgian Malinois of the fucking division. Yeah, it is, Johnny. Unless it's just a quickie and you're glad it's over with. So all I've got left now is Summit. I'm not bothered about that. You're about as pure as yellow snow.
Hostile control point nearby.
In fact, we're at 5 minutes, aren't we now? So I'm going to swap everything over. Alright, bear with me a minute because I've got to fucking swap everything over now. I need to put that over there. We need that on full screen, and I need to mute that, I think. And I need to go on that, I think. Right, give me a minute. I'll be back in a second. I'll just swap everything over. There we go. Do we have sound? Or not? Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know why. No, we have sound, don't we? Yeah. Is it loud enough? Or does it need to be louder? Crank that for the mucker up. Is that better? We'll put it at 60% and see what the voices are like. Oh. Did we have that thing again? No. I thought we had that thing again from last time. Where it said, only authorised people can put this on, and everyone went, yeah, whatever. So I wonder if we're going to get Twitch drop. We normally do it beginning of a season. And I wonder if I'll get them this time. I'll be disappointed if we don't, obviously. Do you know, this is worse than waiting for fucking wash your door opening after it hits 0. I need that little rise up thing on my screen, don't I? I wonder if I can take a screenshot from there. No, it won't. Fuck. Is that better for you, Johnny? Why, have you got a clean sock? Not for long. It must be bad when you go on porn or when you've watched everything, Johnny. I mean, I wouldn't know. But yeah, I'm guessing it must be bad trying to find new content. I wonder how long maintenance is gonna be tomorrow, if it'll get extended. I'm glad you said fresh content then and not fresh meat. Oh, my brain. Have you got your flashing Mac and binoculars? Yeah, Johnny's gonna shit himself if they do. Oh, here we go. I'll try and be quiet.
Hello.
Hello, we're here.
We're here, and it's a new launch stream, the most exciting ones. We're here to talk about Rise Up, but before we jump into that, I want to talk about, well, the anniversary season, and just say a big thank you to everybody that participated, that gave feedback, that sent in photos, that was just part of it and celebrated 10 years of the division. That was quite a milestone, and I'm very excited that we all got to celebrate it together. So thank you. I'm here with Leo. Maybe you should say hi to
Hi, I'm Leo. It's not April's Fool. This stream is for real.
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah, we're here. I saw some people in the chat saying, "Oh, when the timer goes off, like, yeah, there's no stream." No, there's a stream. We're gonna be here for quite a while. We have a packed stream to go through.
Yeah. On that note, though, I hope you guys saw the audio update. Our new audio director Wilhelm, he worked so hard on it. So if you enjoyed it, then go show him some love on there. But jokes aside, we have a packed schedule. So let's get on it. First, the agenda for today. Obviously, we will cover everything new season Rise Up, but we also have classified assignments return. This is the first time they're back since year one. It's the first time that we're going to be entering the Library of Congress. We also have Escalation, which is a new, providing new difficulty tiers. So this is increasing the ceiling of Endgame. And together with that a bit, we have Prototype Gear, which is a new rarity. On seasonal content, the Black Tusk enters Retaliation, and they come with elite kill squads. We have new modifiers, new seasonal gear, and after we wrap up the stream, don't drop out, because the Resurgence team will talk about their new game that just launched, so stay tuned for that. And yeah.
What a week to be an agent. Like, we have Rise Up season coming to Division 2, Resurgence was launched yesterday. So yeah, we're super excited. And to kick things off, we're going to invite here to our stream our dear guest directly from Bucharest, Alexandru Birzanu, our game director. And wait a minute. Now we can hear you. Hello, Alex.
Hey there, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, all good. How's it going?
Awesome. Hi there, agents. Good. I'm super excited to talk about the new season. You've got a lot of material over there. I also have some notes. Apologies if I look down every now and then. It's a packed season, everybody. It's really a lot. But thank you for having me, and I can't wait to delve in.
Yeah, and you mentioned a packed season, and one of the main message that we've been sharing so far is that we are raising the challenge. So from a game director perspective, what does that mean to you and to your team when approaching the creation of this season?
Right. So Rise Up is a very special season for us. Throughout year 7 and even before that, we concentrated on adding new content, adding new experiences. That was for, like all of our players. With Rise Up specifically, we wanted to up the challenge for the players that can right now clear Heroic without batting an eye or Legendary, while also giving players that already have everything something to chase for. And we tied these two systems together. And this was the main principle of the season.
Really cool. And we will jump into all seasonal stuff in just a bit. But first, we're going to cover classified assignments that we're adding this season. So the narrative arc is the mystery of the lost agents. And you track anomalies on the SHD network to locate missing division agents. So assignments are a bit more interconnected in this mode. So you have a crisis, you investigate, and it's all part of a bigger storyline. And as mentioned, the first mission, the first classified assignments will take us to Library of Congress. So it's called Library of Congress Retrieval. And you will protect the National Archives from the True Sons. So Library of Congress, how did the team decide for this mission space?
Right. First of all, agents, we're getting new missions. I promised we had something cool to show you today, so I really hope your eyes are glued to the screen. Now, with the first classified assignment, it was a really interesting experiment. Thank you to the team from Ubisoft Reflections for all of your hard work. It was interesting to work on a real-life location. It's almost one-to-one, not entirely, but if you've actually visited this place in real life, you'll be able to recognize a lot of the elements. The team also played a lot with the lighting in this level. I think it's going to create an interesting ambience that we haven't quite seen that much before. And I don't know if we should mention this specifically, but we have some agents that also like to play detective. So with these classified assignments, I wish you good hunting, agents.
Exciting. The next one that will come a little bit later this season, May 12th to be exact, is Capital Globe Offices. And here you infiltrate Outcast toxic printing operation. So both classified assignment 1 and 2 will have 5 voice collectibles with mixed difficulty on how to get. And the final reward is an echo puzzle that requires logic and thinking.
Yeah, and suddenly I'm super loud here. And the idea of this season is also to increase the replayability of classified assignments. This is something new. As Anais mentioned before, we brought them in year 1. Now we are in year 8, and we want them to be more replayable. So we are increasing the replayability by taking off the weekly cooldown that we had before. Now everybody can play right after that, like a regular mission. After you're done, you can replay it. And we updated as well the other classified assignments to make sure that the checkpoint logic fits what we already have right now for the heroic difficulty. The goal here is to have, as we mentioned, 2 classified assignments per season. That's what we're going to aim. And we're going to have an integrated target loot rotation starting in season 1.2. The reward. So what we can say about the reward. So there will be a backpack trophies themed around conspiracy motive. So we're gonna see in a bit. Yeah, this is the backpack trophy for the first classified assignment. Very, very cool. And also we have gameplay rewards. So when you kill the boss of the classified assignments, there will be a named item dropped. And those items will be, yep, we can see the weapon from the first one. And those items will be available later through other ways in the game as well.
Yes, so you might wonder how to get them. Well, first off, you need to be level 30 for them to unlock, and they will appear on the map once available. You can buy them individually, and then they're 500 premium credits, but they're also included in the updated Premium Pass bundle. So this now includes the classified assignments instead of the usual 500 premium credits that is included, but we will go into detail to that when we go to the Premium Pass section.
All right, so classified assignments will be the first one will be available tomorrow. And tomorrow we also have the beginning of the new season, which brings new features. And we are going to talk now about escalation. So it's a new difficulty tier that we have, a new way to replay the missions. We are expanding the ceiling of the end game. And this is a tougher combat for all players that reached level 40 and are now playing in the end game of Division 2. So this is a feature that will stay after the end of this season. It's not only for this season, but we're going to have throughout permanently to the game. And basically it's going to take the players in a weekly basis to different missions, strongholds from the base game and from the DLCs. The idea is to expand this playlist in the future as well. So every Tuesday, you're used to the vendor refresh. Every Tuesday, the projects refresh. On Tuesdays, we're going to have the refresh of the playlist of the missions you can play on escalation. And there are 10 tiers of escalation, and each tier brings different rewards. Obviously, as harder they get, better the rewards. You can access everything through the escalation menu in the base of operation, close to the countdown vendor. All right, Alex, escalation, it's not only new difficulty, we're bringing mutators. What can you tell us about what is a mutator and how players will feel them in the game?
Sure thing, Leo. So I'm super happy that we got to bring escalation into the game, first of all. Now, as we were developing it, just adding increased stats to enemy felt a bit repetitive. Sure, we're gonna have a playlist of missions, like Leo mentioned, 5 of them each week to keep things fresh. But in order to create a bit more variety, we came up with this notion of mutators. Think of them as kind of a seasonal modifier, except it's unique to escalation. You've got mutators that help enemies regenerate. You've got that mutator that shoots fire bullets and ignites you every now and then. And you also have Hotfoot, which basically as you stand still, it fills up a bar. Should that bar fill up completely, you get shocked. Now, strictly on the Hotfoot discussion, yes, we have nerfed it. The bar will decrease slower. Yes, it will also decrease slower. Did I say increase first time? So it will increase slower, but it will also decrease slower. And I'm happy to report you will be able to revive a fellow agent without the bar filling up completely.
Yeah, so as Alex mentioned, we're going to have those mutators in escalation. As you go progressing through the tiers, you're going to have more mutators. They're going to be tied to the tiers, so we're going to learn when they are on or not. And do you have any favorite of those? Because you mentioned Hotfoot, but do you have anyone that is like your favorite that you think that this is a good challenge for our players?
So I don't want to sound mean in any way, but Hotfoot is my my particular favorite one, specifically because it makes us play in new ways. We're so used to just standing in cover, the enemy shoots, then after they're done, then you shoot. Hotfoot works specifically against that, right? It makes you move. It makes you have to abandon cover. And with the increased lethality, right, positioning outside of cover becomes even more important. You have to be on your toes constantly. So I really like what we did with Hotfoot. Not to the extreme that it was in the PTS, but I think it's in a solid place right now. And it gives for an interesting experience.
Yeah, so again, Hotfoot was adjusted based on the PTS feedback, and we are excited to see what you guys think tomorrow when you will be able to play. So, talking about escalation as a whole, like we have, escalation is a huge addition. So we are bringing 10 difficulty tiers, no checkpoints, new mutators. What core goal did escalation serve in the broader endgame vision?
Right. So we saw from a majority of the from a section of the player base that they no longer felt challenged while playing the division, and I think that's a pity because it can lead to boredom. Escalation was designed specifically to up that challenge. I think right now, even after tier 5, it becomes way more challenging than legendary. Right. So you can really push your builds to the maximum and test your might as it was.
Yes, and this is a challenge that you can play solo or in a group, depending on how you want to approach each tier. So matchmaking is based on tier rather than specific mission. And once inside a mission, matchmaking turns off, so it's invite only. And some group rules. So party leader selects the tier and spends the tokens. Leader earns the main token rewards. And all players get a standard reward plus smaller share of token rewards.
I feel that we need to touch on the tokens because that's something that we haven't covered yet. That is the fact that to play escalation, you need to put some tokens in. The first few first tiers are for free, but you're kind of gambling. Like if you put more, you're gonna get a higher tier, and then you're gonna get better tokens. And if you fail, you lose all of them. So it's basically a new currency, and I would like to understand from you, Alex, what was the rationale behind the scenes when the team decided to add a new currency-based progression to the system, to the escalation?
Don't we all just like new currency in the division? But I'm joking. So with escalation, we also found out that having some sort of risk to your run added to the challenge. Now we do have a timer, but that timer is for edge cases and to make sure that the server stays healthy. It's not necessarily to challenge players. Sure, if you're playing ultra slow, the timer will be a challenge. But the main risk reward system that we wanted out of escalation were these particular tokens. So right now you have to figure out how strong your build is, when to push for higher tiers, and when it's maybe safer to farm at the lower tiers. And let's say that later down the line, throughout Season 1, you'll be able to use those tokens in some other means.
Cool. Back to matchmaking. If you're not level 40, because this is for veteran players, this is for hardcore players, so if you're not level 40, you will get kicked out, right? You're not allowed to test this out just yet.
I have a special note on this. So
yeah.
we've noticed after the PTS a couple of exploits or edge cases that could put server stability in danger, particularly when high-level players could matchmake with low-level players. So right now, there will be a fix in it for launch, whereby I highly encourage low-level players not to engage in any escalation-related activity. You will be immediately booted to the main menu with a delta error. The server is fine, I promise you, and it's just you that are getting booted. So this is meant to be an end game to the end game. This means you gotta reach level 40, you gotta work on your watch, you gotta get a strong build running. Under level 40 should not be acceptable. So right now, this is our solution to maintain server health. So please don't try experiments. Let's just play nice this season.
Yes, and another note on the tokens is that they reset at the start of each season. So that's good to know.
For reasons that will be explained later down the season. I also wanted to make a couple of notes regarding what we observed in PTS and what you can expect for live. So for escalation, we removed, in terms of rewards, we removed the lower end mats. The reason for this is I don't want players to just spam escalations non-stop. We have other activities, fun activities, that I'd like players to engage with. Now we're keeping the high-end rewards, and that is the field recon data, SHD recalibration, and the exotic components, and these are guaranteed drops. Of course, the higher tier you go, the more rewards you get. And we mentioned in the patch notes a substantial increase to drop rates for something that we're going to talk about soon. The substantial increase is so substantial that putting percentages in the patch notes felt funny, but I can say that it's 100% increase in tier 1 up to 300% in tier 3. We wanted drops to be rare in escalation. We didn't want them to be as rare. So right now, I think we're in a really good spot with them, and we'll keep an eye on it to see if it needs more tuning. And was there anything else in my notes? Nope.
Okay, we can cover, because now we're going to talk about prototype gear, that is this mysterious drop thing that you just mentioned. So a little context for the players who are wondering or haven't played the PTS. What is the prototype gear? Is a new rarity of gear that we're introducing with year 8 season 1 rise up season. It's basically a new other level of gear that you can acquire through the escalation runs. It's not mandatory. It's not something that you need to complete any of the activities and the content that we have in the game right now. But it's something that during the PTS we notice a lot of feedback from the community, a lot of adjustments that we need to do. So before going to the whole prototype gear section, I would like to talk to you, Alex, about these feedback, because we saw a lot of frustrations from the players, but we also through the dev notes that we already shared, we address a lot of them as well, right?
Right. So, thank God we did PTS first of all. So, no feature comes out perfectly, and it is with the help of the community that we can reach a healthy state for our feature. So, yes, prototype gear is something for players that already have everything, to give them something to chase. Now, escalation, I just figured out on my note. I'm sorry, I'm going back. Escalation, we meant always to ship it with daily targeted loot in it. It didn't get in for launch. It'll be in super soon to help combat the RNG. But I don't blame players for how they felt during the PTS with low drop rates and no daily targeted loot. Now, we also heard feedback from the community that more control would be desired on how you customize your gear to help combat the large loot pool that we have in the game. So we're definitely going to work on a way to recalibrate prototype items. I say a way because prototype works a bit interestingly in our backend system. But yeah, I think with the changes in the daily targeted loot, with the increased drop rates, and we also nerfed the expertise costs by quite a lot, like exotic components required to reach level 0 to 30 have been reduced by 50%. I think these changes put prototype in a way better state than they were at PTS, and will continue updating it as it is.
Yeah, so if you want to know how to get prototype gear, there are basically two ways. One of them is through escalation run. So as we mentioned, we buffed the drop rate so you can get better chances of getting through escalation runs, and also you can upgrade your high-end gear that is already on expertise level 30 to prototype gear as well. The higher the tier of escalation, higher the rewards, and high-end gear can be upgraded through the prototype lab. So prototype gear is intentionally rare. What balance goals were behind making them powerful but limited? We mentioned that it's not required to complete any of the content that we have right now, and something important that we shared through dev notes that is going to be normalized for PvP incursions and raids. So what is the goal here?
So the goal
bullshit,
was
I'm gonna
always
get
to
that.
give players something new to look forward to. Prototype gear is not required in any way to finish the current levels of content. That's why we're bringing in escalation to provide bigger challenge, because with the current builds, players were already able to melt heroic, legendary, and the master climax mission. We wanted something cool, something that could create more build diversity. And when I say more build diversity, our caps in terms of, you know, like critical chance and whatnot, they're still in place. But by gaining that extra, because prototype gear goes from high-end gear, stats-wise, from the maximum, goes above that by 1.5, right? By stacking what you previously stacked, that could open up some other places in your build to create new opportunities. Regarding the normalization in PvP, we didn't want to create more chaos. Our team right now is working on PvP changes, so adding prototype gear on top of that with augments and the extra stats. PvP is already a challenge to balance, so let's give the team a decent chance for that. Now for raids and incursions, again, players were already able to finish it with current gear, and the normalization basically makes prototype into normal gear. We disable the augment and we give you the same stat as if you had max rolls for that gear. And the plan for normalizing it, we still want raids and incursions to feel challenging, because there is a plan to update and refresh the rewards that these experiences give you. So by making them easier, I also couldn't put desired rewards behind them. I'd have to put them somewhere where there would still be difficulty. So this is why I wanted normalization for now.
Yeah, and you mentioned the reward. So one of the changes that we're making to this season is actually to add different rewards to raids and incursions. That is called the prototype core caches. So we are adding a new material called prototype cores that you use to level up your augments. So the augments are kind of like a different type of talent, but it's not tied specifically to one gear. It's a shared pool that every prototype gear can have, and you can level up that using prototype cores. So if you play raids and incursions, you're going to have a better chance of getting those materials that will help you through progress. Those prototype cores also can be obtained by dismantling prototype gear if you don't need them. All right, so I feel that we kind of cover everything about prototype gear. There's just one extra topic that I would like to...
I have one note, Leo. I have one note on prototype gear, Leo,
But I do have something as well. I was about to ask you about the feedback that we got from the community about optimization and recalibration. Is that your note?
No, that's not my note. So for recalibration, again, we heard the feedback. We understand that players want more control. We'll find a way to recalibrate a prototype in some shape or form, and we'll go from there. We'll see how the community feels once we have all of these changes, right? Daily targeted loot and everything else. My note was, I do have a warning for release for prototype gear. Now, if you plan or if you already play skill build, bear in mind, I'd say hold off on upgrading your current gear if you have it at expertise level 30, upgrading it to prototype. We've played a lot. Skill tier is an interesting stat that we have in the game, right? It has no ranges, so I couldn't. We tried a bunch of things in order to make it interesting for prototype. As we experimented, we didn't quite make it in for launch, but likewise, I expect very, very soon to have a solution for them. So if you have a skill build, maybe don't upgrade to prototype right now. Maybe just go for the rolls for that.
All right. So we cover escalation, we cover prototype gear. I feel that this is the final moment of this stream to like wrap up everything together. So we're adding a new layer of difficulty for players to expand the ceiling of the end game, and we're adding a new type of gear that is the prototype gear. How do you see both of them combined for this top of this 1% hardcore players that are right now looking for a new challenge, and how do you see that evolving throughout year 8?
So I think because we've also heard the feedback from after the PTS that maybe these systems don't feel finished or whatnot. So we could have spent 8 more months in the lab designing and engineering these features, and I think we would have ended up where we are today. We built this game for the community, so we wanted more challenge and we wanted interesting rewards for people that already have everything. right? I think escalation is in a really good place on its own. I think prototype is in a really good place where it is right now. I think we can improve both of them. And same as you'll see with what's coming up, retaliation. I'm spoiling everything ahead of time, I swear. We want to make sure that our features are evergreen and they have a lasting power. So I expect tuning and us working closely with the community, as we did right now after this PTS, to improve these systems. Maybe nerf Hotfoot some more. Maybe not.
Really cool. And yeah, as discussed, that is a bit for the more advanced players, but we also have a bunch of seasonal content, and that is more suitable maybe for newer players to begin with. So this season, Black Tusk is launching rapid response raids across the city in response to division activity. So we enter chaos and put out fires everywhere.
You're not
facing
fucking
some
answering
of the
me.
most dangerous units yet from the Black Tusk, because they have elite Black Tusk kill squads now active that can, strike anytime, anywhere. So it's really exciting start of the season. Black Tusk Retaliation.
It's a new thing, and we are super excited about the Black Tusk Retaliation. In case you don't remember what is the Retaliation mode, was something introduced in Year 7 Season 2, the Pact Season, and it's a new game mode that when you complete missions, you kill enemies from a specific faction, they got agitated, they got annoyed, and they eventually retaliate through controlling one named zone. They got all the control points, and you have a timer, and you need to clear all the control points in that specific timer to get blueprints. So this season we're bringing Black Tusk as a new faction to Retaliation mode. When we launched, we only had the 3 factions from DC, the Rikers and the Cleaners as well. Now we're finally bringing Black Tusk. This was one of the feedbacks that we got when we released Retaliation in the first moment. Like, people were like, hey, we want Black Tusk as well. Now it is. Now here it is, and we are adding more exotics to the drop pool of the blueprints for Retaliation. So just a quick reminder that when you complete a Retaliation, there's 2 ways of getting blueprints from exotics. One of them is just by completing the Retaliation or having success with that, and the other is by defeating the kill squad. So each kill squad from each faction has different exotics blueprints dropping. So we're going to share in the patch notes that will be posted later today the full table with all the exotic blueprints that you can get from each faction. We have some new ones to the existing factions. For example, the beacon the exotic will be dropping from the Rikers. Big Alejandro, one of the community favorite one, is gonna drop from the True Sons, for example, and we have the whole loot pool from the Black Tusk, which includes some of the Dark Zone and Raid exclusives that the community always wanted. Again, Retaliation is a permanent feature, and bringing now the Black Tusk is also a permanent addition to the game.
Yes, something else that's new is how the agitation meter fills up, and it behaves a bit differently during other factions' retaliations. So what motivated this redesign?
I mean, back in Season 2, first of all, I'm super happy with the reception of Retaliation in Season 2. Good job, Dragos, the designer that came up with that. Back in Season 2, I remember a lot of the feedback that we got were some of the players really enjoyed Retaliation, and it felt kind of bad to finish a Retaliation than having to do an entire mission or a stronghold on heroic in order to fill up the bar again. So what we did this season was exactly what you described, Anais. We've added this overclock mechanic to the bar. Now you can fill up a bar, and if your plan is to just do Retaliation all day, you can continue filling up that bar up to a maximum of 3, so that when you're ready, you can jump into Retaliation, finish it, and at the end of it, immediately go into the next one. And this way you can do back-to-back-to-back Retaliations if this is the kind of activity that you really like.
Yeah, and fighting other factions' Retaliation also fills up the Black Tusk bar a bit. So they're on. They're gonna be.
They're paying attention to everything. Yes.
Yes. Black Tusk retaliations can occur in DC and Woni, not Brooklyn. And they can take over control points in the open world if a retaliation is lost, but unlike other factions, they won't expand further through convoys or territory control. And Black Tusks, like you said, are new to retaliation, but they are here to stay. However, this season they are joined by elite kill squads, and they will disappear when the season ends, so season exclusive. Defeating Black Tusk kill squads give you a chance to earn blueprints for several rare exotics, including climax exclusives, as well as Capacitor and Vindicator. And completing a full retaliation gives a chance to earn blueprints for certain raid and dark zone exclusive exotics. So the elite kill squad, better known as BTSU-9, is more coordinated and significantly more dangerous than regular kill squads. What can you tell us about them, Alex?
In the pursuit of higher challenge, we now have this amazing kill squad that joins us this season. This is a team of highly trained units that should put more builds to the test. They're quite dynamic, and they are composed of a larger range of units than normal. So I can't wait to see how players will deal with this new challenge in the retaliation.
Yes, and completely wiping out an elite kill squad or completing a control point during retaliation can drop a new material. So we have diamond transceivers used for blueprints tied to retaliation. Yes. And the elite kill squads, they also have unique identities, so names and collectible voiceovers, and the entire outfit for them will be obtainable through the battle pass. So if you think they look cool, then this is your chance to grab their outfits. Some quality of life improvements. You already touched on overclocking, so you can, go up to 300%. What was the thinking behind this? What player behavior did this want to serve that we added this overclocking feature?
Just players that like to do more. Right, in Summit you can just do Summit over and over again. Countdown, likewise, you can just do it over and over again. For retaliation, you always had to pause if you wanted to do another one. So we're giving you the chance of maybe today you fill up your bars of overclock, as it is the bars of agitation, for one particular faction, and then take a break, maybe come in later and just do them all back to back.
Very nice to have. We also added matchmaking, so matches players using the same global tier. And yeah, the time to collect loot has also been increased from 30 to 90 seconds. And yeah, expiration timer passes when offline or inside retaliations. So we got a lot of feedback from players on this. Would be a nice addition.
It was very cool to see how much feedback we got from the Pact season and how much of those we are addressing by making those changes to retaliation in this season. And it was just a time frame of like one season between one and the other. So yeah, I hope the retaliation players really love that. It's my favorite mode by far, so I'm super excited.
What do you feel about retaliations, Alex? Are you excited to jump in and meet some?
We got matchmaking. First of all, we got matchmaking, and the timer finally stops. I cannot express how annoying it was to me that I'd fill up a bar and maybe I'm too tired for the day, or I don't know, I gotta leave the house for the day, and then coming back to it, having the entire name zone controlled, and I'm like, I also really enjoy retaliation, so losing that opportunity was a very feels bad kind of moment to me. So I'm so happy that we got the change in. So now that timer, as soon as you log off, it pauses completely. It's only in-game time. We still wanted you to have that pressure of don't ignore that faction that's about to retaliate, right? So while you're in-game, please remember you need to do it. But that offline pressure was... didn't need to be there, and now I'm happy that we made this change.
Yes, we have a lot of other things to play with this season because we have a bunch of seasonal modifiers
Yes.
coming to the game. The seasonal modifier introduces a wide range of possible combinations, offering deep layers of optimization for most dedicated players to seek to refine their builds and strategies. So the global modifier is called recombinant, and it's built around 3 modules, so offense, defense, and utility. You start equally weighed 8 times 3, and this is a stable start. You know, you can start here and test it around, but as you progress, you can actually redistribute these stacks.
Yeah, and as always, we have the active modifiers, the ones that you can activate during combat. We have 3 this season: the Blackout Pulse, the Cloud Armor, and the Optimize Overload active modifier. They are all starting at level 1, and they can go up to level 5. When they reach level 5, they have a special ability being unlocked by that. For example, Cloud Armor is all about defense, so when you activate it, creates a support field that restores armors from the allies around you, so it's like an instant restoration of armor. And when you got to level 5, that's when you also blind the enemies, so you can upgrade all of them. They go from 1 to 5, and when you upgrade them, actually you're adding more modules to your global modifier. So no matter if you're upgrading the offense or the utility or the defense, you're going to get all the stacks in all the 3 modules, so you can play around with them.
Yes, and then we have the passive modifiers. So these don't give you an ability, but they change how your offense, defense, and utility stacks behave. So we have 34 available ones.
34.
So yeah,
yes.
It's insane. So the combinations are, well, math. You can equip the multiple, and also think about that, like where you place them makes a difference. So test around and have fun. You get them by seasonal journey or by the vendor at the White House using BTSU firmware. So yes, new currency. This is earned from seasonal journey and scouts. It's used to bypass the modifiers, and it's available at a shop in the White House next to the specialization NPC Coop Dennison, also known as the Quartermaster.
All right, and also finally we have the hostile modifiers, as we have every season. We have one called System Drain, Inversion Field, and Obstructed Virus. If you're coming back to the game, I know that a lot of players are coming from like they played in 2018, 19, 20, 21. You can see now on top of the some of your enemies, you can see, for example, the purple one. It has one modifier mark, and each one of them, there are 3 types. They have unique gameplay related to that, so you need to understand how they behave in order to make better tactical decisions to your combat. Alex, this is a lot of modifiers. This is some people think that they need like a sit down in a classroom and learn all of that, but it's complex in terms of like very a lot of combinations, a lot of possibilities. But we meant to make it in a very intuitive way, simple as well, because you just play around and you see how your stats go up and down, right?
Oh, I can't hear you. Can chat here?
Bit.
Ah,
Yes,
here
we
go.
can hear you now.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool. So I was saying, I promise we're not evil, and we're not trying to make anyone go back and restudy algebra. But when you look at it face value, right? 34 passive modifiers. That sounds like a lot. That feels like a lot. It kind of is a lot. But bear in mind, you don't have access to all of them as you start the season. Actually, you don't have access to any of them. You'll get this resource, the BTSU firmware, by doing the seasonal journey or by doing scouts. And you go to the special vendor and you get to pick and choose which passive modifier you want to unlock. Now, in terms of the combinations, yes, there are many. Please don't look it up. It's like insane amounts of many, but you don't need that in order to get something out of this. So for example, if all you want is to be able to have more weapon handling added to your build, it's super simple. It's like you pick 3 modifiers from the offense tree, almost almost any one of them, depends on what you want to sacrifice, but like the decision is straight. If this is everything you care about, you'll see it's a straightforward decision. What we wanted with the system, with the passive modifiers this season, was twofold. We wanted to help out players to be able to pick the weakness from their build and use these modifiers to complement it. And additionally, we did want the system to be easy to pick up, but also provide a lot of depth to anyone that wants to figure out all of the nooks and crannies. So you'll see that there are offense, defense, and utility passive modifiers, and those are pretty straightforward. So if you just unlock those, it'll be quite clear. When you go to the wild cards, I think that's how we last called them, those are going to be the ones that really shift stats around in more complicated ways. If you don't want to interact with them, that's fine. You can go for a simple build. If you really want to push it to the extreme, a tiny bit of math, subtraction, and addition is required.
All right, so we are about to say goodbye to you, Alex. It's been a pleasure to have you here. This season has a lot of content. I know how hard you have worked to make it happen. We're super excited for year 8, and this is the first season of year 8. So I would like to ask you to share a final message about how excited you are for all of that, and what players can expect, what this season means to the long road, and how open we are to feedback, because I feel that sometimes people don't really understand how much we read feedback and we take into consideration, and it's been very cool to see how much engagement we got back from this new moment of Division 2. The PTS almost break records of participation, and we're super happy to see people engaging and helping us making this game better. So yeah, from a game director perspective, what do you think about all of this?
I'm incredibly excited and hyped. So I think year 8 is incredibly ambitious, and it is so ambitious because of all of the love and support that we receive from players. It's been awesome to see the reactions from the 10-year anniversary, all the engagement, all of the positivity. I was screaming at the office every hour as I was refreshing Steam. New peak, new peak. So that was super cool to see. With season 1, there's a lot of content. Like, there's so much content, we all need to have a bunch of notes. And looking at my notes now, I've still missed 2 or 3 updates. So apologies. You'll probably have to see that in the patch notes. But I think this is a telling sign of the ambition that we have for year 8. This is only the start of the year, right? And this is what we're bringing to the table. Sure, not everything is, let's say, not everything was perfectly received, but that's why we do PTS, right? We don't make this game for us. We make it for you.
Thank you for the resub, George. Greatly appreciate it, sir.
The tools to play it. We listen, and then we adapt. I think we're doing a good job at that, and I think we're going to continue on this route throughout year 8. And as a final message from me, before I go, I think what I also would like to thank you everyone for tuning in, either old or new players in the division. It's been incredibly awesome to see all of this hype. But I also want to say a really quick thank you to the teams that have been working. The amount of content that came out at the start of March and now at the start of April, it's really so much, right? With realism, visual upgrades, Division 1, now with escalation and the prototype gear, and we're bringing in Black Tusk and the Elite Kill Squad. It's really a lot. I even forgot about the seasonal modifier for a second. Imagine it's that much. So you usually see Yannick's face or my face or the community, sometimes someone from design, code, or art appear. But I'd really also want to give a shout out to the unsung heroes. And I'd like to start with audio, because whenever we have the Christmas season, right, we have that awesome login music, or the Halloween as well. They usually come in last in game development when it comes to notifying them that we need audio. So it's only fitting that we start like this first. I want to give a huge shout out to QA and DevTest for making sure that 99.95% of the bugs never reach your screens ever. Also, I'd like to shout out to production for keeping order in this chaos. And they're probably so busy right now they're not even seeing this. And I can go on, right? But at the end of the day, it's incredible what we've managed to achieve during these last 2 months. I'm incredibly impressed by the team. So thank you to everyone at Ubisoft Romania, at Massive, and at Ubisoft Reflections for all of your hard work. I think players are in for a blast. And one more thing, and I checked with Yannick, and I can say this. I can't read chat, so I'm not sure if anyone mentioned this. But if anyone wrote in chat, PvP changes, when is PvP coming? It wasn't this season, agents, but very, very soon, that season will come. So thank you so much, everybody.
All right, and thank you, Alex, for taking the time to joining us and for talking to the community here.
Bye. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Taking
Yeah,
those off
those off.
so I don't have to hear myself. Okay. We're moving on to through the season and looking at gear next. So we have some new gear for you. First off, we're gonna have a look at the Royal Works brand set and Agitator Exotic AR. So the bonuses here, they change when holstering and swapping weapons. For the Agitator, when holstered, it generates 50% less threat when shooting, builds up while holstered for 10 seconds, and then gives a big burst of 5 fire rate and damage when swapped to, but it makes the enemies focus on you more when used. The bonus lasts for 20 seconds and ends when you swap off early. Royal Works, it boosts handling, mag size, and crit damage the more items you equipped. The chest rewards weapon swapping when with a strong short damage buff, and the holster gives extra damage while in cover. Really cool. Next up, we have a core strength gear set and the investor exotic mask that you can see here on screen. So core strength, it turns your build into a hybrid. Each core stat boosts the other, making weapon, armor, and skill stats all scale together. The chest greatly amplifies this effect, and the backpacks adds extra core flexibility. The investor mask gives bonuses based on its minor attributes. So the red boosts crits damage, yellow boosts skills, and blue gives armor regen, letting you stack power depending on how you roll it. And then for the climax mission, we have the Whiplash Exotic Pistol, and this is guaranteed on your first completion. So when we get closer to the climax mission, you will get a close-up of that as well. Next up, we have Season Pass.
Season Pass, yes. We have changes, right?
We do. We have some Black Tusk. Here you go. Black Tusk Elite Squad cosmetic rewards. So we saw the Elite
Not
Kill
funny,
Squads
but they
before.
look
This
like
is
a
their
Game Boy
outfits. So
Advance.
if you want to grab them, then play the Battle Pass. We have a lot of premium track rewards. I usually read them. I'm gonna take a big breath of air.
Yes, please don't lose your voice.
Yeah, we should have a voting if people want to hear this list, but let's do it. 2 prestige arm patches, the Black Tusk Drone Skill VFX, the Black Tusk Skill Kill Squad Clean Hands outfit, and also a Stitch outfit. Agitator Exotic Weapon, the Constellation Exotic Weapon Skin, 10 gear dice, 10 universal weapon skins, and 400 premium credits. For free track rewards, we have 3 arm patches, Black Tusk Seeker Mine Skill VFX, Black Tusk Kill Squad Car Bomb outfit. I want to see that one. That sounds cool. The Agitator Exotic Weapon, so we have an extra one there. The Investor Exotic Mask, the Star Sign Universal Weapon Skin, 2 named weapons, 2 named gear, and 1 brand set. And on top of this, you have multiple caches to unlock it throughout when you play. So a lot of cool stuff. As I mentioned when we talked about classified assignments and how to grab those, we do have some changes to the seasonal bundles this season, just because the classified assignments has been added. So the Season Pass bundle now includes the 2 classified assignments of the season, alongside premium track rewards. 20 tier skips, a 15% XP boost, and an outfit, while keeping the price at 30 euros. As part of this change, the premium credits were removed from the season pass bundle. But we also have a new bundle, so the Rise Up Supply Drop. This one is a great value for players who are looking to get some premium credits this season. And it includes all items just mentioned, but also 5,000 premium credits, and that cost 50 euros.
All right, so we still have one extra topic to cover here. Something new for the community, something that is coming to the community with Year 8, something that we've been planning for a while. It's something called Bug Reporter. So we're trying to increase the transparency and making sure that you guys know where to report bugs and what is the prioritization, the status of our bugs. And for that reason, we are launching today the Bug Reporter 2. That is a feature that has been used for other Ubisoft games, and now we're bringing to The Division 2. So what is that? You can go, you're going to have a link and you can read the FAQ later, but basically it's a place that you can report bugs, you can upvote the bugs that are more important to you, and will help us prioritize, and you can check the progress of the bugs, the issues, as you would do on Trello, but now in a larger scale. So now we have all the community working together, and this is a bigger thing than just like a Trello with a few issues. So you can see all of them, all the reported issues by the community present here. You can report a new issue by first writing the title, and then you can select the category, the frequency, the platform that you're playing, and you can add the steps to reproduce, so you're going to help our team to understand how to fix it. You can add all the context that you need, and you also can upload videos, pictures, screenshots, even URLs like links of YouTube videos or something. So all the evidence that can help us to understand what is wrong and how we can tackle that. In the end, the community can click on those bugs and upvote it. So the most upvoted issues by the community are going to get more priority from us, because we understand that this is important for you to get fixed as soon as possible. So our idea here is to improve our system to be better on fixing issues, and also increase transparency, so you know what's being fixed, what's the status, and you can report yourself what is affecting your gameplay, your routine. It's also important to mention that if you report something that has been already reported, instead of creating a multiple version of that, it's just going to add one extra upvote to that issue. So we are super excited about that. The links will be available in our socials very soon, and will be available in the patch notes. The Trello will be updated with the link. So the Trello will no longer be updated, but now you have the Bug Reporter to follow the most critical issues from the live game. And yeah, I think that's it from us.
Twitch drops.
Oh, Twitch drops for sure.
Don't forget about Twitch drops.
I forgot about Twitch drops. I know I shouldn't. I know that you guys are here on Twitch right now watching us. So Twitch drops. We're gonna have a new Twitch drops campaign starting tomorrow, April 2nd, and we'll go on until April 9th. So if you watch, if you like to watch Division 2 content from your favorite creator, shout out to all the creators who are co-streaming this stream right now. I know that you're there, and we have 5 different rewards for 4 hours of Twitch drops. We know that we have Resurgence with Twitch drops, we have Division 2 Rise Up Twitch drops. It's a very intense and cool season, week to be a Division agent, because we have so many things happening at the same time. So yeah,
and Black Tusk themed.
It's
really
Black Tusk.
cool.
We're bringing Retaliation with Black Tusk, so it's all related to the Black Tusk.
Yes, I see that you always ask if we have them active, but they start tomorrow, so we don't have any Twitch drops active right now. So yeah, tune into your favorite streamers streaming the new season tomorrow, and you will be able to grab them.
Yeah.
I think that was it, but we do have more surprises coming this season. There's stuff coming up that we can't just talk about yet. There will be more streams covering it, so we will see you soon. And as mentioned before, Resurgence will take over once we sign off, so stay tuned for that. I know for a fact that they have Twitch drops active, so if you're looking to grab some today, then stay tuned extra for that. If we did not make sense, or you came in a bit late watching, then we do have a dev diary to summarize this season coming up just when we say bye. So have a look at that and enjoy Rise Up.
This season, Black Tusk goes on the offensive. As they retaliate, their elite forces will bring chaos across DC and Manhattan. For agents ready to push their limits further, the endgame ceiling is raised with the toughest game difficulty to date, and a new equipment rarity is introduced to push power to new heights. This season also celebrates the return of classified assignments, new gear and rewards, and so much more. Gear up and push back. It is time to rise up.
Black Tusk are now part of the retaliation system, unleashing relentless waves of attacks the moment you push them past their tipping point. The system itself has also been improved. As you build pressure by eliminating hostiles and completing missions and activities, the agitation meter can surge to 200 and even 300%, triggering up to 3 consecutive retaliations for a much more intense experience.
On top of regular kill squads, BTSU Team 9, an elite squad, will occasionally hunt you down during retaliations. They are made up of some of the top operatives the Black Tusk have to offer and are closely tied to this season's manhunt. Defeat them and defend your territory, and you might earn some of the game's most coveted exotic crafting blueprints, including the Ouroboros, the Eagle Bearer, and more.
And to ensure every agent can push back, matchmaking has been added to retaliation, giving you the backup you need when the pressure rises.
This season's global modifier is Recombinant, a customizable stat system built around 3 modules: offense, defense, and utility, giving damage, armor, or skill-focused bonuses based on your stack distribution. They start evenly balanced, and it's up to you to shift their weights via the passive modifiers, which are the core of the system. Each passive works differently. Some boost the stat of one module while reducing another, others change the bonuses given by modules, and wildcard passives introduce more dramatic shifts that can completely reshape your setup. There are more than 30 passives, and the order you place them in matters, because each one influences the next, giving you a wide range of ways to shape your build.
There are 3 active modifiers that grant abilities boosted by the stats on your global modifier. You can level up your active modifier to gain extra stacks as well as additional effects. For example, Blackout Pulse begins as an EMP shockwave that disables electronics and shocks enemies. As you level it up, you gain extra offense stacks, which increase the radius of the shock. Leveling up can also give extra bonuses, such as reducing cooldowns, which is affected by your defense stat, or adding a pulse effect boosted by your utility stat. Hostile modifiers work in a similar way. Enemies can temporarily reduce, disable, or even invert your stats, keeping every fight unique and unpredictable.
When it comes to the endgame, we know some of you have been asking for a tougher challenge. Escalation is our answer. A brand new difficulty that takes main missions and strongholds to a whole new level. Escalation is split into tiers that steadily increase in difficulty. Higher tiers feature stronger enemies and better rewards. Some tiers also introduce mutators, giving enemies new abilities and adding unpredictable twists to every fight. To enter a tier, you'll spend tokens, a new currency earned by completing runs, with the easiest tier being free, but choose carefully. There are no checkpoints. Every attempt carries the real risk of losing your tokens. To make sure agents can rise up to the challenge, matchmaking is available at every escalation tier, making it the perfect opportunity to team up and to take on your favorite missions at their absolute hardest.
To make escalation runs worth the effort and to help you progress through its tiers, we're introducing a new gear and weapon rarity. Prototype. Prototype gear is the most powerful equipment we've ever released. Every piece comes with at least one terminal attribute, the strongest possible version of a stat, going beyond anything available on high-end items. It also comes with an augment, a special effect that can enhance things like crowd control duration or interact with other stats. Augments level up as you use the gear in combat, increasing their impact over time, and can also be rerolled at a cost. Prototype gear can drop during escalation runs, and higher tier offer better chances of earning them, but drops are intentionally rare. We want these items to feel truly special. You can also upgrade your existing high-end and gear set items in the Proto Lab, so your current builds aren't replaced, they're pushed to new heights. Exotics aren't a part of the prototype rarity, at least for now.
In this season's pass, you can look forward to some of the unique outfits of the Black Tusk Elite Squad that you'll face during retaliations. Similarly to the seasonal modifiers, this season's gear set, core strength, and exotic mask, Investor, are about changing cores and attributes on the items in order to get further bonuses matching your playstyle. This season also introduces the Royal Works brand set, the Agitator exotic rifle, and the Whiplash exotic pistol, which will be the reward of the climax mission. Their talents will give different bonuses depending on how you holster or swap your weapons, giving you new ways to plan your loadout and combat flow.
As you know, we're very excited that classified assignments are back in the Division 2. This season launches the mystery of the Lost Agents, which will have you tracking anomalies on the SHD network in search of your lost colleagues. Each assignment brings you closer to the truth and to exclusive rewards as you explore new locations. The Library of Congress, where your investigation leads you to protecting the nation's history from the True Sun's threat. And the Capital Globe offices, available later this season, where you infiltrate an outcast printing operation that's producing poison materials designed to spread the deadly toxin.
To celebrate this year of change for the Division 2, tune in to our partner Twitch streams and earn exclusive Black Tusk themed rewards as we prepare for the battles ahead. As you can see, this season is one of our most action-packed to date. And with even more events and surprises on the way, now is the perfect moment to try new builds, elevate your gear, and rise up against the Black Tusk.
Yeah, I don't have anyone I can ask, Alex. That's the problem. I don't have any contact with anyone like the partners I've Dev they can contact. I don't have anyone. Well, it won't be mine, Johnny, I'm guessing. Yeah, no, it's the thing. That should have gone now. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. There's going to be a lot to do. There's going to be an awful lot to do. Yeah, where they took us? I don't know where they took us there. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, all those that said they were quitting, yeah, I bet 80% of them come back. Yeah, I thought €50. I was like, wow. But I don't know what that is in proper money. The season pass is €30, but the big season pass thing is €50. Yeah. Just play the fucking game, Darth, and you're going to have loads of stuff to do. The season pass is going to be €30 or €50 in non-English money. I don't know what that is in English money. In proper money. Shoot shit, don't die. Yeah, don't die, motherfucker. That's that explained. Right, now I need to swap everything fucking back. Or should I go and have my tea? It's a bit early for food. I don't know what to do now. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna go and sub because I want to drop. Fucks my stream. 43:59. Nap time for Darth. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some food, guys. So I shall Be back on tomorrow as soon as maintenance is done. I probably won't have drops, so that's my stream fucked again. I'll have to wait and see. And I'll catch y'all later, guys. I'm not raiding anyone out. I'm just going to go and get some food. And yeah, 43.50. Yeah, that's for the one with 5,000 credits and everything. That's the big one, Darth and Joseph. The other one's €30. But there again, for all this content, €50, 43 quid. Is it worth it? Probably. I'll see what it's. I'll have a look when it comes on what we actually get. So yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and